because of my OCD. And when you have Tourette's, you don't just have Tourette's. Quite likely you're going to have something else with it, so OCD or anxiety or ADHD. To you guys it might sound a bit weird, but to me, in my head, if I took my old one or even my new one off, something bad would happen. And I meet with my therapist like once a week, so hopefully we're working on my OCD at the minute. I play in a few orchestras. One orchestra I play in is the National Children's Orchestra of Great Britain, and at the minute I'm in the Under 12s Orchestra, and I also play in CYO. I played in the Royal Albert Hall with CYO, and that was an amazing opportunity. When I perform, I don't tick, which is quite useful. Quite a few verbal tics, but they don't get in the way. And if I do, I just explain, sorry, I have Tourette's, can't help it. I don't have swearing tics. I have lots of random words. Cat, cat, bananas in pyjamas, as you can see, completely random. Music and dance scheme, and so they pay, because it's a private school, they pay for my music lessons and most of the academics. So if I didn't have the scholarship, then I wouldn't be going to that school, quite far away from my home. Boarding is amazing. It's like everyone's so caring, the staff are lovely, you make really good friends. It's like having a huge extended family. I started playing the cello around the age 5 or 6. Yeah, it was at primary school. I was quite young, and I think my first lesson, the cello that I was borrowing hadn't even arrived yet. So I only got a proper diagnosis a couple of years ago. But we first noticed tics when I was doing the Christmas play in year 2 at school. And I think I was like Angel Gabriel or something. And I was on the stage and I was doing little movements with my mouth and my nose. And my mum and dad were like, what are they, We ignored it for quite a few years, and then they started to be a bit more, and yeah, here I am now. I've had a complete range of different tics. I haven't always had vocal tics. I only started this year, but I also have lots of motor tics. At one point I was having full body tics. I was off school for 3 months. I had to get medicated and everything. It wasn't very nice, but I've had a complete range of all sorts. You name it, and I've probably had it. So this year I was in a wheelchair from December, so from Christmas to the end of the Easter holidays. Because I had lots of foot tics and I couldn't walk for like a metre without doing these horrible foot tics that were really painful and weren't very good for my feet at all, or my ankles. And through that stretch of time also, when I was inside or in a place where I couldn't use my wheelchair, I was using crutches. So it wasn't very nice, but I did get very nifty on them. But now I'm off then, so I'm happy about that. Tourette's isn't something that is very well known, or if it is, it's just, it's when you swear. It's not just when you swear. It can be anything, and try not blinking. So you need to blink, and you're blinking all the time, but if you try not to blink, it's horrible, you end up blinking in the end. That's like a tic, you're gonna tic. What I want people to know about Tourette syndrome is that it is a real syndrome. We're not trying to do it for attention or anything like that. It's a neurological condition, and sometimes, yes, it's quite isolating because people don't get it. They don't get that you don't have a choice, that you don't want to say these things or move your body in that way. You don't have a choice. It's like if you had a sneeze or if you wanted to blink, trying to not do it, you're going to have to do it at some point. So either you let it out, or you try and hold it in and then you let it out and it's worse. Lots of the time it's funny. Like I was in the supermarket the other day with my mum. I shouted something like, let's play catch with the cabbage, like really loudly. That was a bit embarrassing, but we tried to just, laugh about it. the best thing to do. I want people to know that it's not all about swearing either. It's movement and speaking normally. And when you have Tourette's, Tourette's doesn't define you. You have Tourette's, but you're also your own person. Sometimes people copy me, which isn't very nice. Or it's because people don't understand. Because it's not educating. People don't educate about Tourette's. It's just the swearing, and it's very stereotypical. So yes, and sometimes I got left out, but at the minute I have a great group of friends. They understand really well. I'm in a great place, and